It's not so much at the beginning of the practice, but at the end of a yoga practice, a lot of times you feel so euphoric almost, or you feel like you have a new perspective, feel connected to something much bigger. This is what I think of as the awe of yoga. As we do several actions to move the spine in the 7 different ways that we do in the yoga practice, notice how your perspective shifts. Notice how you feel so much more connected to yourself. You'll begin to see shifts in both your physical being and your mental perspective. We'll begin in child's pose. With your knees wide apart and with your inner big toes touching, draw your pelvis back. Make any alterations you need. And as you reach your hands nice and wide apart, at least as wide as the mat is, allow your heart to soften, your neck to release. If it's comfortable for you, you can take your head all the way to the mat, or maybe even your forehead to a block, so you have more freedom in your neck. You have some support for your neck. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Bring your awareness to that part of your body that's expanding through the in-breath, and where you feel the contraction on the out-breath. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. In deep. Out long. One more, breathe in deep and out long. Come to all fours position. I like using blocks, and if you've got them, grab them. Place your hands on the blocks, or just keep your hands on the mat. Step your right foot right between the blocks. Balance yourself. Reach up. Reach back. Get this nice opening of the upper chest. Nice fullness to your breath. Release your hands down to the blocks. Step your right foot forward slightly. Lift your right toes up. Draw forward and down slightly to feel a stretch to the back side of the right leg. Bend your right knee. Step your hands to the inside of the right ankle. Now for some, having a block to land on is a nice way to do this. You can take your forearms down and just pause so that you get a nice openness, nice awareness of your right hip. You can move the right sits bones way to the right. You can move your pelvis to the right. Just pause here. Now come out of the pose, back to child's pose. Knees are wide, big toes, inner big toes are together, release. And notice any difference any shifts that you see in the practice. That is the change. When you start to notice these small changes, you start to see the awe in the practice. It inspires you to do more. Come back to tabletop position. Step your left foot forward. If you like using your blocks, grab them. Balance yourself. Take your hands off the blocks if you wish. Take your arms up. Take your hands wide apart. Reach your gaze up, your hands back. Place your hands back to the blocks. Step your left foot forward. Walk your blocks back a little bit so you're not leaning forward so much. Keep length in the spine as you just draw down slightly. Keep the shoulders lifted. Keep your toes active, your toes drawing toward your shin bone. Your toes spread. Come out of the pose. Bend your left knee. Take your hands to the inside of the left ankle and draw down. Enjoy your breath. Maybe you can get a little movement in the pelvic area. Draw the pelvis slightly to the left. You can come out of the pose, back to child's pose. Knees wide, inner big toes together. Draw back. Nod your head yes and shake it no to release the neck muscles. Lift yourself back up to a tabletop position. In that position, draw your right knee in, reach your right leg out. Again, draw in, expand out. Again, draw in, expand out. Now, draw your left elbow toward your right knee as you draw the right knee in and expand out with the arm and leg. Two more. Hug in, expand out, draw in, expand out. Release your hand down. Tuck your toes under. Draw your pelvis back with your knees together. See if you can take just a little bit more weight on your feet. Walk your hands back a little bit more. Maybe you can even take your hands back more or take the hands off your mat. So you're ready, take your arms up and interlace your fingers. Draw your interlaced fingers over to the right, back to center, to the left, and back to center. Walk your hands toward the front of the mat. Draw your left knee in toward your heart. Reach it back. Hug in. Reach out. Draw in. Expand out. Combine that action with the right arm. Draw your right elbow in, expand out, draw in, reach out, draw in, expand. Release your hand down, release your left leg down, tuck your toes under, bring your inner knees together, your inner ankles together, draw your pelvis back, release your head, and you'd be the judge. How far can you take your hands back without feeling a little bit too much in your ankles or your arches or your Achilles tendon? Maybe you can even take your hands off the mat. And again, interlace your fingers, reach up, draw over to the side, back to center, to the opposite side, back to center, release your hands, walk your hands forward, come to downward facing dog. With your feet hip distance apart, bend your right knee, straighten, bend your left, straighten, bend your right, straighten, bend your left, and straighten. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees a lot. With your feet hip distance apart, take your hands off the mat. Come to a chair pose. Take your right hand to the outer left knee. Back to center. Left hand to the outer right knee. Back to center. Hands to the mat. Walk your hands forward. Lift your heels high. Shift your heels to the right. Nice pivot. Lift your heels up, back to center. Pivot to the left. Come back to center. Walk your feet up to your hands. Take your hands to your low back, rise up. Take your hands up and back. Take your hands down to the mat. Come to downward facing dog. And someplace between downward facing dog and plank position, as you come to your right side, right hand down, right foot down, take your left foot forward, reach your left arm up and over. Release. Come back to downward facing dog. And take your weight to your left side. Step your right foot halfway to your hands. Lift your right arm up. Reach over. Release down. Downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Take your elbows either to the mat or to blocks. Just to give your wrists a break there. Take your elbows to the blocks. Draw the head right between your upper arms. Draw your pelvis back. Draw your hands toward your shoulders. Receive nice in-breath and out-breath. Let's bring this full awareness to shoulder action. Come out of the pose. As if going to child's pose again, with your knees nice and wide apart. Keep your right knee bent. Stretch your left leg back. Come down to your forearms, interlace your fingers. Even though it feels a little out of alignment, just rest yourself toward your left leg. Keep your right knee bent. Bend your left leg. Give yourself a little thigh stretch here. Take your right hand back. See if you can find your right foot. And open your chest toward the right side of the mat. Release your left foot. Come back to tabletop position. Take your knees wide apart again, as if going in child's pose. Stretch your right leg back though. Come to your forearms. You can keep your legs straight or bend your right knee. Try to find your pants or your foot, your shin bone, and twist to give yourself a little thigh stretch. Release out of the pose. Come back to all fours position. Tuck your toes under. Draw your weight back. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. Before coming up to a kneeling position, with your toes tucked under, if you'd like a little padding for your knees, you can double fold your mat. As you lift up in this kneeling position, we'll get another thigh stretch. You can tuck your toes under, reach your left hand to find your left heel, or take a block. Take your hand to the block, reach your right arm forward, pull back, take your right arm up and over. Come out of the pose. Take your right hand back toward your heel or on the block. Reach your left arm forward, pull back, reach up and over. Find fullness, front side of the body. And release. When you connect to all these movements in yoga, the forward bends, the back bend, the lateral stretches that we do, it serves to just create a lot of spaciousness. And in that spaciousness comes a new perspective. Make your way to a standing position. Step wide on your mat. Draw your right toes out. Bend your knee. Bow into the right leg. You can stack your hands, draw it down. Rise up. Turn your left toes out, right toes in. Bend your knee. Bow in. Rise up. Do it a second time, this time with the hands behind the back. With your hands interlaced behind the back, bend the knee, bow in. This time, go a little bit deeper. See if you can just release your head as you go down. Hug your shoulder blades in. Reach the interlaced fingers up. Park your hands back to your low back. Lift up. Come to the opposite side. Bend your knee. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw down. Lift your interlaced fingers up. Release your head. Take your hands to your low back. Lift up. Parallel your feet. With your feet parallel, take your hands down to the mat or your blocks. Bow down. Again, let the weight of your head create just a nice elongation in the neck muscles. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Bend your elbows. Press the interlaced fingers to the low back and hug your shoulder blades in. From there, keeping the elbows bent for now, just lift your interlaced fingers up off your low back. Maybe you can come towards straighter arms, but keep that engagement of the shoulders hugging in. Release your hands down to the mat. Heel toe your feet in toward each other. Place your hands to your low back. Rise up. Come back to the mat in tabletop position. Step your right foot forward. Walk your right foot to the left side of the mat and see about straightening the left leg as you draw the right hip down. It's an awkward pose, but see if you can come all the way down with the fingers interlaced. You're taking so much weight on your right side. If you tuck your left toes under and lift the pelvis up, can you come toward a straighter right leg and maybe not so much weight on the right side. You get this nice fullness of breath with the spaciousness that this twisting action gives you. Come back to the tabletop. If you'd like, you can stack your hands and press your forehead into the stacked hands or a block. Now come out of the pose, make your way back to tabletop position. On this opposite side, step your left foot forward, walk your foot to the right side of your mat, reach it to the right side, extend the right leg out. With the right toes tucked under, lift up the left hip. See if you can straighten the leg a little bit. And as you wish, you can come down, stack your hands. Keep your back leg very active. Slowly, because there's no other way to come out of this pose, slowly make your way back to all fours position and downward facing dog. Receive a nice full in-breath and out-breath. Walk your hands back to your feet. Place your hands to your low back. Rise up. We'll be doing a twisted triangle, and I like using the blocks on that because it just allows for a little bit more opening in the upper back. At the top of your mat, step your left foot back. With the right foot right between your blocks, bow forward. See if you can keep the spine in this nice elongated form. Keep the back heel pressing nicely. Stay there or take your right hand to your low back. Turn your heart toward the right side. Reach your right arm up. Keep your back leg really solid, really steady. Take your right hand back to the block or the mat. Root down through the back heel to lift yourself out of the pose. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot back. Take your hands to the tall blocks with a nice wide stance, at least for most of us, so that we stay balanced through these actions. Keep the back heel parked. Draw a little bit more into the forward fold. With your right hand to the block, you can take your left hand to the low back. Your choice. Can you twist? Can you turn your heart toward the left? Reach your left arm up while still maintaining that rootedness of the right heel. Release. Step your back foot forward. Come to a squat position. As you make your way down toward the mat for some seated poses, pause in the squat if that's available to you, and release the pelvis down. Extend your legs in Dandasana. With the legs extended, your toes alert. Reach your arms up and reach toward your toes. But again, no rounding. You're just trying to get as much length as you can in this forward bend. Rise up. Release your hands. Bend your right knee. See about taking your right foot just alongside your pelvis. And if you need a little elevation, grab your blocks. Now do the same thing. Reach your arms up. Extend forward. Reach forward. Inhale, rise up. Release your left hand to the outer right knee. Twist. Come back to the center. Now with that length from the twist on the left side, Get some length to a twist as you draw your heart toward the left side to get length in the right side. Come back to center and see if you can tell a difference. Reach your arms up, reach forward, and rise up. Release and step your right foot forward. Come to Dandasana again. Reach up, reach forward. Notice there should be you might notice a little shift. Rise up. Now, as we work the left leg, bend the knee. If this isn't working for your knees, just keep your foot planted. Otherwise, take your left heel to the outer left hip. Reach up. Reach forward. Rise up. Twist to the left. Lift up. Reach forward. Rise up. Twist to the right. I like this pose because you get a nice stretch to one leg and the quad, the stretch in the hamstrings to the opposite leg. And release out of the pose. Come to lie down. Bend your knees. Have your feet as wide apart as the mat is. Take your arms in a cactus pose. Draw your knees to the right. Stretch your left arm up. Close your eyes. Notice the spaciousness that you have on your left side. Breathe into it. Bend your left elbow. Come back to cactus pose. Lift your knees up. Take your knees the opposite direction. Extend your right arm up. Breathe in to the right side ribs. Feel the nice expansion of the right side. Take your right arm back to a cactus pose. Lift your knees up. Lift your right foot up. Extend your left leg out. Draw the right foot over to the left side. The right hip will lift slightly off the mat. Lift up. Release the right foot down. Keep the right leg on the mat. Take the left leg off the mat. Reach it over to the side. The hip will lift just slightly off the mat. Keep your right leg active. Lift your left leg up. Release it down. Bend both knees. Draw your elbows just to the outer ribs, palms facing each other. Lift your pelvis up. Stay lifted. Take your attention to your breath. And observe the shifts that you made during the practice. Has your attitude shifted? Did you discover some part of your physical body that in this rediscovery has shifted? You can release your pelvis to the mat, release your arms, and extend your legs. Close your eyes. Find ease in your breath. Softness to your facial muscles. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Breathe very freely and naturally. Through the yoga practice, you inspire awe. You get a new perspective, a shift in your attitude. You generate spaciousness in the body. We bow to the practice, to the philosophy that creates this feeling of connectedness to something greater. Namaste.